Hi everyone, hi Aries Spirit, Miss Daria here. I wish you are enjoying your day. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you are enjoying your day and welcome to my last video about balancing your spaceships, meaning this is my last video not on this topic but of this series that I've been making. So if you are interested to know what is this all about, make sure to see my introduction video about this series. And let's begin. Let's start in Aries Sun. If you have Aries Moon, for example, you can, instead of doing what you want, what you express, what you push out, the moon is what you receive. The moon is what you attract and manifest into your life, and what you care for, as well as what you feel comfortable with and insecure about as well. So you can add that, what we are going to be talking about instead of the sun, to the moon. If you have Aries ascendant, you can add that to your personality, your personal life, whatever makes up your personality and personal life in general. And so right now we are going to talk specifically on Aries Sun, and Aries Sun is exalted, right? So Aries Sun, by being exalted, is like in Disneyland. It's like all giddy and getting all the juices and fruits that it likes to be in as it is coming up, right? So rising or exalted means that it is it's like on a high horse. It's on the first house, so it's like a first breath of fresh air after the winter season. After Pisces comes in spring, Aries. So Aries Sun is usually that breath of fresh air and pushing forward your creativity, pushing forward your fire, your imagination, your visions about the future and about your present, as well as being able to burn whatever waters and whatever things that were stale and that right now you push forward with your own uniqueness and individuality. So whatever hinders you doesn't hinder you, because you yourself have such a strong vision about whatever you are creating, whatever you are pushing out, right? Because Aries is cardinal fire, meaning that you create and initiate new ways to imagine, to create. You create new ways to see the world. You create new ways. Oh, what is that? You create new ways to see yourself and others, and so you are able to push forward with a creativity, with the imagination that maybe nobody sees, but you see. So you push forward, and you may be the lone wolf sometimes. You may be the one that you might be that Aries friend that you don't appear to many people, like you are not in big social arenas out there with anyone. You are choosing the people, places and things that really are with you on your individual path. So you, by balancing that, that's how we go to the balancing point of Aries, which is the 180 degrees house or sign, which is the 7th house, which is Libra, which is the area of your life where you that's the area of your life where you create your relationships, how you base your relationships on, and how you balance your Aries house or Aries sun, right? Your expression of your individuality, of your visions, of new ideas, of new views, of new points of perspectives. You by being able to relate that with someone, by you being able to relate your uniqueness and individuality and your own creativity with someone, that makes you very powerful. Because we may see Aries struggling a bit with relationships when they see that nobody, or the people, places and things that they have interacted until now, are not supporting their own creativity, their individuality, that are not healthy for them to grow and evolve and express themselves. So they prefer to stay a lone wolf. They prefer to stay more isolated because there might not be no one at the moment to really be able to relate to. So how for you to come out of that situation, or for you to push forward, you just have to stay on your own path and be open to relate to others, and be open to create new forms of communicating about your ideas. Maybe someone doesn't see your vision because you are too illogical or irrational, or you are too wanting everything at the same time. And by you going on to that Libra area, you are able to take that exaltation of Saturn, right? And really take patience and be able to communicate that, to relate your ideas and passions. So there is a bigger chance that somebody will get your point. They might not vibe totally with it or totally with you, but they will get it. And so then they can maybe talk to someone about you because you were able to explain it so well, so in such a relatable manner that people remember that, and they will pass the word on. For example, they will say, oh, you know, this guy right here, or that guy right here that I was in a party with yesterday, he was talking about this, that, and the third. They have this vision, this project, and I see you doing that with him. You're just talking here about something, whatever, that can relate to whatever you are expressing, right? So there can be a lot of things. The spirit's way, anything can happen when you yourself are pushing forward with your uniqueness, individuality, and creativity. Okay, so that is a great way to go about Libra. You initiating and creating new ways to relate, to communicate about your ideas, your Aries, your individuality, your passions, your aggressions. You may be very aggressive, and or you may sometimes come as aggressive, but you are not with that intent, for example. So that might be many times a misunderstanding that happens, that people might not understand that they are misunderstanding you. But sometimes people just take things for face value, and people that are more Libra are just more relatable in general, or more Venusian are more relatable in general. But if you as an Aries, if you even as a Scorpio, talking about Martian influences here, go more and balance your Martian energy with the Venus area, the Venusian energies, like for this instance, Aries being complementary or opposite to Libra. By you using this external Venusian side, you are able to express and to communicate better your expressions, your creativity, your imaginations. Okay, and what is another way for you to calibrate your sun as a Aries sun? That would be the Scorpio. That is Scorpio, the internal side, the internal side of Mars. You express the external side of Mars, and Scorpio is the internal side of Mars, which is the internalization, which is the also where the aggression comes from. Many times it's more of a deeper aggression, while with Aries sometimes it's a spontaneous, not, it doesn't have to do with anything, and it's just like a spontaneous reaction. With Scorpio it might be a more deeper reaction, a more memory based, I don't know, more profound, and more even dirty, sometimes stale reasons. And so that's where the motivation becomes toxic, and that's when a Scorpio is forced to transform. When it starts to become too stale, it accumulates too much of that pressure, right, of internalization, and it explodes, or it elevates, it expands, because there was so much accumulation that there was no other choice but to be expansion, right? And that is Scorpio is the feminine side of Mars, so it's a great way for you to balance your own expression as a Aries sun, so you are more deep about how you express yourself, by you having a more deeper meaning or a more deeper motivation behind what you do, what you express. It will come 10 times stronger. Make sure it's just not anything too flunked out, because Martian energy in general, Mars or Scorpio and Aries in conjunct each other, meaning that they are not opposite to each other, they are 160, if I'm not mistaken, 150 degrees, 150, no, not 150, 180, yeah, I think it's 150 degrees away from each other, so meaning that they are misunderstanding each other. There is some it's like a misangle, and when you are too much into Mars energy or Venus energy, because Venus also in conjuncts each other's signs, Taurus and Libra, but meaning that if you spend too much time in one area, too much time in Mars or too much time in Libra, in Venus, you might have a misunderstanding, and that by default creates misunderstanding energies. That's why they by default complement each other. Venus or the Libra complements, opposes Aries, and Scorpio and Taurus complements each other or opposes each other, but those are the perfect balancing duo, which the X is how they both move around each other, right? So, but that's for another video. Right now we are talking about how to calibrate your spaceship as a Aries sun with Scorpio, right? So by you using Mars energy, Scorpio energy, you can have a more deeper, a more stronger, a more stable way to have a more stable emotions, more fixed emotions about something, so you are able to keep on with your passions and motivations. Just make sure, once again, not to go too far away onto Mars and focus too much on Martian energy. It's always good for you to go onto the Libra area, for example, to make things more straight when it comes to communicating and relating that to others. But just by you being an Aries, you don't give a fuck. You are unique, you are individual, you are you have your own way to see the world, and you like to create your own way to see the world because you like things to be fresh, you like things to keep moving, and that's what we like about you as well. So thank you so much for watching. I wish you enjoyed this series. I will see you very soon. And Daria is surfing out. Make sure to check out my description down below. Make sure to check out my LinkTree there, as well as my Instagram. I have my art pieces there. I have my clothing shop, as well as a website coming soon. But we have all types of sculptures, as well as earrings, and all types of paintings, as well as even notebooks. I make them. So if you are interested in that, make sure to check me out in the LinkTree, as well as Esotericcloudsurfer's LinkTree, which is in the description down below. I wish these series were helpful for you. If you need something, if you want something, make sure to comment down below. You can DM me, you can email me, and we can conversate, we can agree on some terms. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay unique and individual. Shout out to Esotericcloudsurfer, shout out to you, shout out to all the pilot men, and shout out to each and every unique individual for being unique and individual and changing the world right now by being themselves. And shout out to my soul group. I will see you all very soon. Bye.